What's up, guys? Hope you're doing well. I'm going to come at you really quick with today's video. For those that don't know, I'm Jerry. I own WealthX. I believe that all of us have the right to create a life by design, and the reason why is too many of us spend 40 years to life, 40 hours a week, trading our precious time for something with no value. It's a green piece of paper. We call it money. And so we never create a life by design. And God put a lot more in us than just grinding on the pavestone every week, trying to pay the bills and worrying about how much groceries are going to be at Costco. Okay? So the reality is, I talk about this every day, time and money do need to be exchanged, but it does not need to be your time and it does not need to be your money. So I teach my clients to secure assets that do the time and money trade for them so that they can make a life by design. Now, most people don't get there because they don't know how to make money, they don't know how to keep it, and they don't know how to multiply it. So we cover that every day here with my video. And so today I want to talk to you guys about saving money. And if you're just tuning in, please share this because people that you know do not save enough money. Statistically, about 50% of you watching have less than $400 in the bank. If something happened and you lost your job or a significant bill came up, you would be financially done. Okay, now, what is saving? Saving is when you have increased your income enough to where your bills are covered, your standard of living is met, and you have margin left over that you can put aside. Why do we save? I hate to burst Dave Ramsey's bubble and Sue Zorman's bubble and all these guys. You do not save for emergencies. Never. I tell my clients, you should never have an emergency fund. Why would you name your money emergency? What do you think is going to happen when you save with the intention of having an emergency? You're going to have an emergency. That's why your emergency fund always gets wiped out at zero. Okay? It's not because of Murphy's Law or any of that stuff. It's because you're calling it emergency and you are literally setting your intention out to have emergencies and spend this money on them. So you're not saving for emergencies. You're saving for opportunity. Okay? Opportunity literally means setting your sail open so that the wind can catch it, so that you can catch that wave and ride towards your opportunity. Saving is your sail. If you have enough money in the bank, you're ready when opportunities come around. Now, how should you save? You should save with a commitment. So first, you need to decide, I want to become wealthy. Second, you need to decide, I'm going to invest to get there. And then third, you need to decide, I'm going to commit to a monthly savings program that makes me uncomfortable because I need to put more money away so I can become financially free. Now, to do that, you do need to increase your income. But I want to talk to you guys today about the importance of saving, how you should go about it, the strategies that I use and that my clients use. But here is the reality, guys. Those that save are more disciplined behaviorally than those who do not. It's no different than an athlete. Okay, athletes that are their behavior, not just a discipline and motivation, it's a behavior thing. Athletes that have a behavior to train on their craft and get skilled up always beat and dominate athletes that rely on flashy products, new ideas, all of these opportunities. And I'm not saying you shouldn't be opportunity minded, but you first need to have the right habits and the right mindsets with your money. So those who save money, they feel and think differently about their money than those who do not. It's just a different playing field. It's not even the same game. It's not even a fair fight. So here are some things I've noticed about my clients that save. The clients that I have that save, they are long-term thinkers. Okay? They're not trying to scam their way into the next investment and hope to get rich off of it. They realize that getting wealthy is a time on task over time game. You can't invest if you haven't saved money. Okay? If you're earning income and not saving it, you're never going to be wealthy. So saving is the linchpin. I know people, and you know people, that they can earn money all day long. Their income is great. Maybe they're in sales. Maybe they run a business. But they don't save crap. And so they're always paycheck to paycheck. Even though they make large amounts of income, they never get ahead. If you fast forward to the end of that story, they're working till they're 70 and they're broke. Bottom line, okay? You also know the people, and here in Alaska, there's a lot of them, the people that meet with these groups and try and find their way into becoming an investor, and they don't have any money, and they don't think they need it because they read too many books by people that said you can get into real estate with no money down, become a flipper, become a wholesaler, you don't need income, just start. That's a myth. Guys, the people that preach that message, they're selling you their product. Whether that be a book, whether they are a realtor, whether they are a wholesaler, whether they have a product to pitch in the investing space, if they are telling you you can invest without having to save money, without putting your skin in the game, you are being sold a deal. I guarantee it. Okay? So here's what I want to break down, guys. Liquidity equals power. I had a coaching call with a mentor of mine about 2 weeks ago. The guy makes 9 figures a year, and he told me the game doesn't even start until you have $1 million in the bank. Not invested, not in real estate, not in your business. You literally have $1 million in your savings account sitting there. And he said those that are worried about inflation, that's poverty thinking. You want the $1 million. Why? Because your world of opportunity opens up. You can play on a bigger scale. And what happens is when you get large amounts of money put away in the bank for saving, you raise your standards. You don't look for the next scam, the next thing that you're going to buy into and have, it ride all the way to the top. You realize investing is a long play. And then when you finally do invest, you're picky because you remember how much work it went into creating this income and saving it. So you're not just going to invest in the first thing you run across. You're going to invest for the thing that meets your standards, that you like, that you understand, that you can commit to, that produces the cash flow that you need because you have saved the money. Okay? Those that haven't saved, they're looking at how can I do a VA loan? How can I do my next FHA deal? How can I get in on Bitcoin? How can I get on the next thing and get rich off of riding a wave rather than putting in the time on task over time? Okay, I love that, Nano. Thank you for the live. If you're watching live on this, go ahead and post that in the comments, LIVE live. Okay, I want to see some reactions here. If you agree, thumbs up. If you disagree, I want to see an angry face. Now, like I said, to finish this out, saving is the linchpin. People do not become wealthy because one of the three or all three of these happen. They do not know how to make money, they do not know how to keep it, and they do not know how to multiply it. Saving is the linchpin. You can make money without keeping it, you'll never invest. You can invest money without saving it, you'll never get wealthy. Okay, so you have to do all three of those things. So here's what I recommend, practical homework. I want you to go home today. I want you to look at your gross pre-tax income. I want you to take on paper 40% of that number, and I want you to figure out how can I put 40% into a bank. Okay, and that's just liquid. You're putting your cash away. Whether that's a bank or you buried under your mattress, I don't care. You need to start learning the discipline and the behavior of saving money. And here's the reality. That number is going to be too big. A lot of us that are watching, we're not going to be able to put 40% of our gross because that's going to be not enough left to live on at the end of the month. But the challenge is you need to go increase your income. If that is the story and you're looking at your income and saying, I can't save 40%, don't just quit on yourself. Go increase your income. Go make 10 grand. My philosophy is that if you do not have $10,000 of gross household income coming in, you cannot save 40%. Okay? You need to have probably 6 left over to have a moderate standard of living, moderate to low, and still save 4 grand. Okay? So I want to challenge you for that. Go home and figure out how to make that number happen. If you need help, that's where I come in as your coach, guys. I have a coaching program that helps you organize your current finances, confront your situation, take responsibility for where you're at today with your finances, and then we set long-term goals. And not just Tony Robbins, get your adrenaline jacked and walk on Cole's goals. We set goals that get you jacked and then dial them into daily, monthly, weekly metrics, statistics, action steps that you're going to do in between our calls. Then I'm checking in with you to make sure they get done, guys. You have to put the time on task over time. There's no easy way out. There's no money down investing. All of that is a myth. You need to increase your income. You need to save 40% of your gross, and you need to put that towards income producing, real cash flowing assets. That's my message today. Thank you for watching, by the way. I'm going to sign off. If this inspires you, share it. If this makes you angry, let me know. It's not good to bottle that stuff up. Go to my website. Check us out, www.wealthxpro.com. Have a great day. Thank you. I'll talk to you all next time.